Alright, let's get everything popping, boys. Does this wanna work, please? There we go. Yo, what's up, Vasa? How you doing today, brother? What's up, Zeb? Alright, boys, give me 2 seconds. Let me get this video stream out. What's up, Paid? Is it not the Zeb? What's up, kid? How you doing today, bro? Content. What's up, Jack? What's up, Emperor? Dasher, what's your bracket? I'll show you right in a second, bro. Let me just getting all the stuff ready real quick. What's up, Axel? That's a newbie. Crazy, bro. Ally's not fair, by the way. Yeah, bro, you're delusional. What's up, Joey? Willie so ass. Willie is ass, brother. Did Eric migrate to you? Eric did migrate to us. I'm doing a fresh scan right now, by the way, boys. Just so then, you know, we have the most accurate data that we can possibly get. Love you, Dash. Love you too, Ranald. Sorry, Axel. Ranald, answer my Discord. Brother, you're gonna have to DM me again. 3842 is the best. Yeah, sure. Man, remember to take good care of number 57. We will do, bro. Limit over Dasher, no. 10 out of 10 rage bait. Crazy. What's up, Markin? Can't wait to see y'all again 57. Thank you, bro. I'm stuck for HA, but after HA, I'm looking to move to 42 as well. GG, bro. 39 in your bracket. 39 are not in our bracket. I don't think. Markin is best, bro. What's up, Red Dan? What's up, Mr. Bam Bam? Alright, we got the most recent of scans, so give me 1 second, boys. Dasher, answer my message in English, chat. Does Dash even get paid by Mango anymore? Just friends with Benz? Of course I get paid, bro. How are you today? I'm good, brother. Ease win KVK, crazy. What's up, Grover, bro? How you doing today, man? Alright, boys. Someone tell Patty, yeah, soft hands. Alright. Let's hop on to the hot topic today, okay? The hot topic today is this KVK unfair? Fuck no, it's not. I'm gonna tell you straight now. Of course it's not, bro. Let me quickly grab everything, and then... it's a window capture. 42 versus 51? No, 42 allied with 51. Alright, boys. I'm not sure how clear this is, or how not clear it is, but in the meantime, what we're going to do, we're going to bring it up right into the middle of the screen. So if you guys can see it well, please make sure to let me know. Oh, shit. There we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, bro. This is not an easy KVK whatsoever. Let's get this out of our minds, okay, boys. This will not be an easy KVK. So if you guys are looking right now at the stream, 42 plus 51 makes me think unfair, but I don't know your bracket. Yeah, bro, you're delusional. And I'm gonna tell you guys now why this is straight delusion. Yeah. Alright, we zoomed in as much as we possibly can. Yeah, I actually don't think I can zoom this in anymore. Maybe if I do this. Alright, this is the most I can zoom this in. Alright. So, boys, we're going to address this as honestly as we possibly can. Okay. How the fuck can people think that this is, in any situation, unfair KVK? We are out KP'd by almost 50 billion. We are outpowered by 3 billion. That is a half alliance difference in power, boys. That is half an alliance of fucking power, boys. 54 gonna switch to 64. 54 are allied right now with them. Like, this is the confirmed allies. The confirmed allies are literally gonna be 57, 35, 52, 54. So this is it. Alright. So let's look through everything from this point of view, yeah? Everyone is terrified of 42. From what I've heard, from what I've seen, and from people's reactions to this whole thing, everyone is terrified of fighting against 42. Boys, we are one kingdom. We are one kingdom. We are one alliance. There is no way, in any way, that we would ever be able to do a 1v4 in KL. So let's put that assumption to the side of a 1v4 for 42. 42 is an amazing kingdom, of course. But we are capped out by how much field presence we can do, how many rallies we can do, and how many garrisons we can do. We are still a transitioning KD. Yeah? All I'm saying is this. 36 and 41 are of the lower B seeds. 41 is 1-to-1 with power and KP. And 36 is 2-to-1 in power and KP. Now, this is not me disrespecting our allies whatsoever. Honestly, talking to 36 and 41 has been fucking amazing. Like, honestly, I can only show respect for, I can't say 36 king name because it's in Japanese, but 41 Flare. Flare's an amazing leader so far from what we've seen. But what we have to do is state the realistic expectations of our kingdoms. 51, KVK2, lost a 1v1 against 57. From my understanding, 51 lost a 1v1 against 57 in KVK2. 51 won the overall KVK, but in the 1v1, 57 beat them. So, how can we say, how can we sit here and comfortably say that this KVK is an unfair KVK? I'm saying this because if you count our best ally loses against 57, and if you don't think that 54 and 52 can't beat 36 and 41, then I have no idea what the fuck is going on. But in my honest opinion, I think this KVK is going to be extremely motherfucking hard. Extremely hard. And I think the opposing kingdoms need to stop worrying. Boys, this is KVK 3. Win or lose, we're here for a good time and a fun fight. We're not here for some bullshit KVK. We're not here for some broken KVK. If we wanted an easy broken KVK, we would have allied 35. 35 legit applied to ally with us. If we wanted an easy KVK, we would have allied 35. Every KD in this KVK2 bracket has asked to ally with 42. Will it be harder than 79 KVK? Of course not. Of course not, bro. It's not going to be a harder KVK than 79. We got betrayed. But to say that this is a free KVK or this KVK is easy, I think is delusional. I don't think that this KVK is a guaranteed win. I don't think that this KVK is easy whatsoever. And our players in 42, honestly, if we were doing an easy KVK, On God, I would have been hearing nothing but complaints. Boys, 42 is KP hungry. We want KP like there's no tomorrow. We want a hard KVK. If we took an easy KVK, half our migrants would have migrate out. Literally half our team would migrate out. And that's because they don't want an easy KVK. Why ignoring the fact that 24 hours uptime, 5v5 matches everywhere from 42 LMAO? Brother, you're tweaking if you think every fucking 42 player has 5 marches. The Mango account doesn't have 5 marches. Hey, and just for proof of that, look. Our 5 marches right now on the Mango account is literally this. QSHY She, Sunsu BQ, Alex CJ, Tutmos Mehmed, and Achilles GG. Boys, we have to remember that 42 is still a transitioning KD. We are not a KD full of migrants. We're not a KD of SOC players coming back. We're a KD of majority players sub 300 days old. Let's get this realistic point of view across. We are also going to be mainly 2 marching, 3 marching this KVK. Of course, you have the few differences of like a few of our players being able to 5 march. But we have the same possibilities as every other KD. And we're not all 5 marching because we don't have the gold heads for that. We're not all infinite bag because, you know, we're realistic. It's just that we prepare for our KVKs a bit better than most. What do you think? 54 wants to ally with you. We really want to play with 57. Allying 54 would make this KVK unfair. I'm in 42 and I can fight 24/7 5 marches. But Saba, you're also one of our oldest migrants. That's one of our oldest migrants, by the way. With a 195 ID. 12 Krakens at least in 42. That's why also we're allying weaker kingdoms. This is the whole point of us allying weaker kingdoms, to make this KVK more fun. Mango means KVK win until you get to stock makes you think otherwise. If we wanted, once again, if we wanted 3 wins, we would have allied 35. 35 literally requested to ally us, and we declined it. We had 52 who asked to ally. We had 54 who asked to ally. We had 35 which asked to ally, and we had 51. All 4 of the biggest kingdoms. Now, 51 and 57 will not ally. If 51 and 57 do not ally, there is literally nothing that we can do except take 51 to make this KVK as much fun as possible. Who are rallies and garrisons? The hard Mango account will more than likely be a garrison. Will more than likely be an infantry garrison. We'll have this Icon 5. This is already Icon 5. This will be Icon 4. And we have almost a full, what's it called? Special inscriptions set on infantry. How many gold hits do you have? We have 1.2k. We have 1.2k, so we're enough to get 1 more march done. Hey, by the way, because I can see Will already yapping and making up bullshit, I said 2 of the KDs that we allied are of the weaker kingdoms. So make sure that we get this in context. Mr. Will, aka Deadweight. Let me just clarify this. Yeah? This is the Deadweight I am talking about. This is the Sir Yapatron. This is the guy who has barely a 1-to-1 autarch who is yapping. So to clarify, 2 of the weaker BCs that we allied was 41 and 36. Okay? And I'm sure 41 and 36 have no issue with me saying this, because they also know this is why we allied. It's because we want a fun KVK. Now, this is once again no way of me trying to trash talk 36 or 41. This is just the facts. We want a fun KVK, not an impossible KVK. So let's make that real clear. But if you guys have any arguments for why you believe that this is an unfair KVK, please make sure to tell me, because once again we can show the stats once again. Can I come fight? Of course you can, Black. So we got some accounts for you. Bro, calling out someone with decent KP for 2 KVKs, low spender. No, I'm calling out someone who had a hell KVK back to back with still low KP and a 1-to-1 autarch stat. Taking Manga out of 42 KVK is fair. Brother, everyone has Krakens in their kingdoms and everyone has the opportunity to have recruited for their KD. This is the part of which we can't start blaming 1 or 2 people. It's a recruitment effort from your kingdoms. And if your kingdoms cannot recruit, that is, you can't necessarily blame every other KD for that. We tried making this KVK as fair as we can based on the stats that we've seen. And I'm saying, from a realistic point of view, I still believe that this is going to be a hard KVK. But I'm not going to be, you know, sitting here and lying to people and tell people that there's going to be a free KVK when it's not. You don't think 42 leadership can carry their allies too? Brother, I'm gonna have to show the KVK 3 map so we understand this real quick, yeah? KVK 3 Kingzan map is extremely small. Extremely small. Yeah? Let me show you this. The Kingzan map is literally, I believe, like 20 flags. Or it's like 20 or 30 flags from left to right. Yeah? Brother, what do you think we can do with insta refreshes? We are still required to fight on 4 sides of this whole 1v4. That means we have to fight on 4 separate fronts, garrison and rally against 4 different KDs, and also progress against 4 different KDs at the same time. No KVK 3 kingdom can do that. As much as I love 42, and as much as 42 is like an incredibly strong kingdom, no way in hell can any K3 kingdom have the troops, it's not about speed ups, have the troops enough to be able to do that. KVK 2, we had it hard enough in 42 holding off 3 sides at the same time. And that was spread out. So we was able to spread out and play more effectively. But a KVK 3 map, which is this small, of course you can't 1v4. 1v4 is completely unrealistic, I agree with that. Exactly, so us picking 2 weaker allies means that all the allies need to do is defend. They need to get their flags down and play defensively, whilst we go 1 kingdom at a time. That is the most realistic KVK that can be done. That should just like how 18 ended up when they fought 1v4. I mean, let's go look, bro. Let's go look. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. When you take unfair allies, like, because you want to try and prove a point, and then you get cucked. What's up, Zagros? If you lose war, you think 42 is going to fall apart? I don't think so, because we're taking this KVK to have a fun KVK. If we wanted a free KVK, we would have taken a free KVK. But we want to do this in order to still get some decent KP, still put up some decent numbers, and also drop power to get a much better K4 migration in. Guys, remember 42 allied with 47 and 34 and somehow won. They didn't carry. There was 90% of KVK too. Bro, it's not even just that. Don't get me wrong. We got an insane migration in. And I will say this. We got an insane migration in. Yeah? Because we did. I mean, shit, look at our KP now. Look at our Alliance KP. I'm pretty sure people are still heading in and out. But we're about 140 bill. Maybe a bit more. How long does KVK 3 last? KVK 3 is still 50 days long. 42 in 18 position in this KVK would have won, not gonna lie, 1v4. Well, I just think, so you said think fair KVK, you wouldn't say either side has slightly the edge. They have the edge, Zeb. They have the edge. They have the power advantage, and they have the KP advantage. And they have 2 higher seed B kingdoms in order to help them. That means they've got a higher average, like, stronger players against our weaker kingdoms, meaning that they should be able to hold off more sides. So they should have the advantage. We should be at a disadvantage as KVK. But this is the point which I'm trying to say, which I don't understand, of why people are complaining how this KVK is an unfair KVK. Because this KVK, even by number standards, like I'm showing again on screen, we are literally at a disadvantage. We are literally at a disadvantage by quite a big margin. My account is on 3835 and you got the best ally. Should have given us 51, haha. 57 and 51 refuse to ally. So 51 and 57 refuse to ally, what can we do? Like, there's different, like, examples of the whole reason why we've been in this position to begin with. 57 and 51 don't ally because of their personal dramas. So the next fairest KVK in terms of numbers is literally 54, 57, 35 and 52. I just don't see how 40 side doesn't win. You should, because we're still at a disadvantage, bro. We're still at a disadvantage. Just don't get me wrong, I love the confidence in 42, but we're not we're not gods. We're still just a regular kingdom. How comes 34 didn't make it into top bracket? They did. 34 are an A seed. Yeah, 34 are an A seed. How many speeds does Mango have? We're kind of low on speeds. We have 3.4k universal and 500 training. And also 118 healing. Regular KD has Mango. Mango makes impossible KVKs possible, not gonna lie. Brother, that's just the game. That's just the game, bro. People people have Krakens. It's KV. Here's the thing, if there's any KVK which money can't save you from everything, it's KVK 3. The map is way too small. If like resource nodes are blocking TPs, there's nothing you can do about it. Like, if there's any KVK where numbers can't actually save you, it is KVK 3. Just purely based on just how small it is. I think people are scared of 42 because of the performance in K2. But brother, 42 and K2 had a lot more going for it. Had a lot bigger zones to play with. We had a very, very strong zone opening. Like right now, we're basing this on assumptions. And the assumption is right now, when you look at the stats, is stat-wise, we are a big disadvantage. Mango buying all Wells War Machine again? Nah, we're not. No one is getting bundles as KVK. Even if this King's Land stays for 4 days, we won't be so much drained. More than likely not. K3 was one of the most fun fights. I remember we beat Dasher, the memories. By the way, this is a perfect example, by the way. In 3310, my kingdom, which I was king of in KVK 3, we were the #1 kingdom by a long fucking margin. Up against kingdoms 3294, 3308, I believe it was up against, I don't even know who the fuck else was up against, 3290, and one other kingdom. We lost that. We had the best rallies, the best garrisons, the best open field presence, and we still lost KVK 3. And I'll be real, the KP and power advantage that we have in 42, 3310 was significantly more. I'm pretty sure KVK 3 we was a 200 bill KP kingdom with something like stupid numbers. Like we were hella strong. And we still lost that. And we still got drained. Dash, how many speeds do I need for ish for 3 marches? Depends on how long this KVK goes, bro, but I'd say like 500, 600 is a safe bet. From all like the ruins and altars and then KL, like 500, 600. everyone forgetting how expensive T5s are when you first use them. Right, I'm pretty sure we don't even have a full alliance of T5s, man. I'm pretty sure we still have T4s in our alliance. Yeah, we still have hella T4s in our alliance as well, bro. But I want a kingdom full of T5s. We still have fucking farms in our main alliance, bro. And we're still complaining. Jesus. Alright, but, like, boys, I'm offering this as a chance for people to state their honest opinions on why they believe this KVK is unfair. Because we've got people like Will. I'm specifically stating Will because Will has now been complaining. This is day 3. Oh, no, sorry, day 2 heading into day 3 of complaining. I'm a T4, I'll get there just for you, on God. You better do. Does Mango have Sunsea Prime? Mango has Sunsea Prime expertise, yeah. You think pushing T5 K3 is worth it? I think if there's any KVK where you should push T5, it should be late K2 or early K3. How many T5 accounts is Mango in... Jesus. Alright. How many T5 accounts Mango funds in 42? I'm gonna see that's what you're saying. None. None anymore, bro. None anymore. Just his main. Fillers are going to be so necessary for us in 3 at 4-2 to make up numbers. But I feel like this is what people are forgetting, is that we're a full alliance of not even actual players. I'm pretty sure we're like 145 mains, 140 mains, and the rest are all fillers. We're literally at a numbers disadvantage in this kingdom, and people are still complaining about the potential of what we can do. Boys, there's only so much that we can do. You really think Mango ain't gifting anyone if they start losing KO? I 100% believe Mango won't gift anyone if we start losing KO. This KVK is literally 42 and 42 alone, bro. That's what this KVK is. It's 42 and 42 alone. And now we're still going to be an amazing kingdom. And I expect us to go crazy. But once again, I'm also realistic. Which is why we're taking on a realistic KVK. And this is a realistic KVK in which we still have a chance of losing. And we can still win. Well, most of y'all are Krakens. We're just not, though. The majority of the kingdom is like high to mid spenders. People always complain. People always do complain. Fillers, Demi and Mango can solo fill. Demi and Mango definitely can solo fill. But that's still only 2 flags. That is still only 2 flags. How many SVIP do 42 have? I believe we have like 4 or 5. Pretty sure we have like 4 or 5 SVIP. We have Demi. We have Mango. We have Eric. Who else do we have? Is Kai SVIP? I don't even know. I think we have like 4 or 5 though. I'll be providing feet pictures to secure 384T victory. Crazy. No one, haha, bro. I saw that he got an account in 69 and distributed money. He does this in his own kingdom too. No, he doesn't. He's done it twice. But both times being on the alt account, not the main. I'm pretty sure 42 got some flux for KVK2. But when it comes to actually giving flux and shit, usually it's for the alt kingdom. Because they need it more. Wait, Limit is pilot or player? I thought pilots are usually Krakens too. Limit is both. But he's mainly a player. What, allies gang? Sure, bro, I got you, YB. Allies are this. Allies are this. 42, 51, 36, 41 versus 57, 35, 54, 52. I'll say from a leadership POV in 42, this potential KVK is a hell of a lot harder than the others. Just gotta hope we hit that group. We should be hitting that group. Like, I am 95% sure we hit that group for KVK. Nah, Kaye, she's not spending that much anymore. She's still spending a bit, I'm pretty sure. You are right, though, just not as much. I'm pretty sure Mickey's actually our highest spender in 42 right now. Dasher, opinion on free pilots. I believe if you get a free pilot, you're taking a risk. Because they have nothing necessarily to lose. They don't really have a reputation. We should have 10 VIP 19. I'm pretty sure we do. We probably have a lot of VIP 19, VIP 18. I'm pretty sure majority of our T5 players are VIP 16 plus. So a lot of these guys are VIP 16 plus. Mickey drops GC anonymously. He does. He does indeed. Like, fuck me, we spent half of our season worried with matching to 40-34 and have another 50-day off season. Facts. Opinion on using tickets on NN and Black Dragon. They're good fighters, man. They're good fighters. Don't get me wrong, we may not personally get along based on, you know, just differences, but they're good fighters and I'm glad they're here with us. The vast majority of the kingdom is probably 14, 15. More than likely. Our average VIP players are probably 14. How much power you recommend to get? For you, Bam Bam, you probably don't need to push that much power, bro. Aren't you like 70 mil already? Let me look. Bam 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 Bam. Bam Bam, why are you so weak, bro? Bam Bam, did you name change? Oh, there we go. Bam Bam, like another 10 mil. Another 10 mil should be chill. Mickey's not SVIP. Mickey's not SVIP. He's VIP 19. Who's top 1, 2, 3 KD from that 8? What would you say objectively? Let me put the allies thing back on. Oh, does it want to show up? Ah, there we go. So objectively, number 1 to 8. Actually, I can look at the scan, which I took a screenshot if I can tell you. And I'll give my opinion. 1 to 3 KDs would be 42. If we're talking based on power is 42, 57, 51. But based on actual KVK performances, I'm going to say 42, 35, and then 57. 51 and 57, I'd say are like neck and neck. But considering from what I've been told, 51 lost their 1v1, I have to say 57. So I need 1.5k spears and I'm good for this KVK. More than likely, bro. 54 dropped 57 already. LMAO, look. Bro, they'll fix it, bro. They'll ally again. Like, we're delusional if we think they're not going to ally. Because, by the way, if they don't ally, the game forcibly puts 54 with 57. Just FYI. Like, they will forcibly be put together. Is Mango pushing power in training stage? Nope. No need to push, bro. We're literally 160 mil. There's zero need for us to push. Like the stream, peoples. Yes, sir. Make sure to like the stream, boys. Make sure to lock in. We've got 21 likes so far. Make sure to also subscribe. On the road to 2,000 subscribers. We are 180 subscribers away from 2K, boys. So if you guys are interested in our journey, mine and yours together, across these next few KVKs, make sure to subscribe. Will Mango stay for KVK4? Yes. Yes, we'll be staying in K4. We will not be leaving 42. 1v7, please. Crazy. I disagree with for this KVK arrangement. Daytona, get demoted, big boy. It'll be a very fun KVK, to be honest. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. Everyone is, like, really doubting our enemies, and I think it's kind of sad that even our enemies are doubting themselves, because I don't understand why. I feel like they're all going to be like an insanely strong KVK, and I think it's going to be like very, very optional. I think it's very... I can see a way how we can lose this KVK. I'll say like that. Are you going to stream KVK, right? Of course. We'll be streaming both KVK 2 on the alt and the KVK 3 on the main. And also I'll be streaming the 606 KVK. I feel like giving Daytona a timeout. Please do, Mercy. Like, not even joking, give Daytona a timeout. Surely 42 are stacked on resources and speed ups after how your previous KVKs haven't been insane. Are we crazy? Bro, our KVK 2 lasted for 5 days. And we took hella deads. I'm pretty sure we took the #1 most deads in our last KVK by like a landslide. And on top of that, we gained 42 billion KP. I'm pretty sure we also, last KVK, used 60 or 70 billion resources. And not just that, the group which is like the majority of 42 also came from the 06 KVK. We've had hell KVKs back to back. Now don't get me wrong, you are right. We have got insane amount of resources and speed ups. But that's because of us preparing off season correctly. That's not because we've had easy KVKs, we've had hell KVKs. At least we'll finally leave this 50 days of off-season shit. Facts. Daytona don't get given R4 anyway, on God. Sorry, Daytona. Facts. Whereas KVK 3, if you get any fights, you thank God. Facts. 42 forever or 1 shell KD? Yeah. Yeah, we'll be working on 7 max shells for KVK 4, but we will be a 1 Alliance Kingdom. What's up, Kralis? How you doing today? 35 will be crazy in KVK 4. Look at 3676. They will be. All of this to get ran through by 3919. Not gonna lie, crazy Mia. By the way, we're also talking about a completely different KVK Mia. Just heads up. Daytona fanboy. Yes, he is. KVK 4 very difficult. We will have an incredibly hard KVK 4 because 3676 will be migrating to 3535. So it's going to be hard to start KVK 4, which is even more of a reason why we can't take an impossible KVK. And why we need a more realistic KVK, because we need to prepare for KVK 4. Daytona's, I'm going to pull more migrants than you. Oh, bro. Daytona just a freak, bro. Daytona just a freak. Imagine not having farming K3 on AI. Once again, I just don't think it's going to be a farm KVK. I deadass don't think it's going to be a farm KVK. I think KVK 3 will actually be a difficult one. Once again, we can just put up the numbers again. Like, this by no means is an easy KVK 3. Can you show me the map real quick, gang? Map's not open, but I can show you what K3 looks like, full stop, yeah? So this KVK, for fun, to ensure we have a fun KVK. This KVK is for a fun KVK, not an impossible KVK. If we wanted an impossible KVK, we'd have taken an impossible KVK. But we need to have a fun KVK in which we can still kind of have a chance of winning. But not have an impossible KVK in which we've just wasted everyone's money and time. It'll be difficult, yes. I mean, to be honest, numbers don't mean anything. Like, even 98 wins by power versus 08. Numbers is the best way how we can represent anything, though, Bass. And you're right, numbers don't show everything. But when we're being realistic about what the KVK is looking like, this is the best thing that we can look at. Once again, Reback, I'll say this one more time. They will be forced allied, brother. They'll be forced allied. If 54 don't rejoin that COA, the game will all, like, forcibly put them in a coalition together. So it doesn't matter. They will be allied. So basically I can get KP. Basically we can all get KP. This is what we're doing it for. We can all get KP. We all have a chance of winning KVK. But we're not going into a stupidly hard KVK for ego. Because that's dumb as fuck. Why are we ever going to a KVK for ego's sake? Now, if you guys have anyone that still wants to complain, still wants to whine, you can show them the album. You can show them the album. The album shows everything. If they still want to complain, they're just not being the brightest of the bunch. You know. The DKP goal gonna be crazy. I'm gonna cry. We're not gonna be dumb, bro. We're not gonna be dumb. Maybe 57 recruits 50. Either way, there's options. Even if they don't take 54, there's options. You got 50, 49 are even pretty decent last time I checked. But there's options. Is low-key 50-50? This is what I'm saying, Raggy, bro. It's like this KVK is not as clean cut as everyone is saying. This is actually kind of a hard KVK. Soon 2K subs? Yes, sir. Soon 2K subscribers. I mean, we're what? Yeah, we're 180 subs right now away from 2K. Thirteen talks about Diplo started to get migration overseen. I think migration is over. Do you guys want to actually look at 13 migration right now? Let's look at 13 migration right now, boys. When does KVK start, Dasher? It's gonna be on the 1st. Like, pre-KVK starts on 1st. Yeah, I'll do a God put afterwards, boys. I promise you. Yeah, after this is done. Not that I'm even gonna use the God pit. Crazy. Bro, please go get some gathering matches. We all do. Isn't it 26 seconds? No, both should be on the 1st. Or Jazz is in 13, Jazz is in 13. So we actually kind of got an insane migration for 13. So 13, by the way, we're missing 3 billion right now, but 13 is a 92 billion power main alliance with a 10 billion KP second. I believe the numbers as were 115 bill or 105 bill. It's one or the other. We have Frank the Tank. We have Soft Papaya, we have G, we have Daruma, we have Abu Ahad, the GOAT Abu Ahad, Tiger, Bro Simon Pyrus, yes we are. We have Long IP, like we got some insane migration in for this KVK. A lot of fucking 1 bill plus people, we have 20 plus 1 builds in 13. Alright, but nah, boys, it's gonna be an insane KVK2. I mean, insane KVK2. So our main enemies, at the moment, I believe is 19. I believe this is our only confirmed enemies for KVK2. So this is 19's main alliance. By the way, Spacebar, kind of a weird guy, but he's kind of cool at the same time. Thanks, Asher, for the live. See you soon. See you in a bit, MG, bro. Thank you for hopping into the stream, man. MG, not MG, sorry, Spacer, I believe is their main king. And then we then also have OS. OS where I can't even say his name, but we'll call him AL. We'll call him AL. AL is also their main king here. So they've got some insane Krakens in this kingdom as well. I'm pretty sure they got a guy called Grinch. Angry Grinch. And Angry Grinch is like an insane player, bro. Where is it? Oh, they're gonna make me look for him. He's probably out grabbing resources. But they have a really, really strong player in this kingdom. Bro's taste of music for real needs to be fixed. Nah, bro. We get copyright striked all the time. So we set on the music that we get offset, bro. What's up, Rock Tantan? How you doing today, man? I don't like Space, I'm not gonna lie. He isn't very experienced either. I'm not gonna trash talk anyone, bro. But from the guy I've seen before, he's pretty alright. So we're gonna give you guys a rundown on the Mango account real quick. The alt. This account, as of right now, has 1.6k legendary heads. It has 664 spin tickets ready to go. It is SVIP. We are closing in on the 10 bill KP mark. This KVK, our goal is to hit 15 bill KP. If you guys want to see a quick rundown of what the equipment and stuff is looking like, Dash, want me to get T5 for our KVK3? Of course, man. Let's go as hard as possible for this KVK3, man. This KVK3 is going to be hard as fuck. We need everyone to be hitting as hard as possible. So this is our main infantry set. Storm, I will not be opening DMs on stream, bro. Dash, will we be playing sketchiest with us during KVK? Potentially. 15 bill, go for 20. We will be going for 20. Our goal for this account is to be the youngest 20 bill KP account in the game. So that means we have to hit 20 bill KP for KVK4. Is Achilles in the K3 will? Ooh, I don't know, bro. That's actually a good question. You know what? We'll show you as the KVK3 goes along. We'll show you as the KVK3 goes along. How many universal speed should I use on training to fill my T5 marches? If you are transitioning T4 to T5, you should train enough to open field with a 50% expansion and only take T4 deads. Will we have fights before Zenith? I don't know when Zenith is on top of my head, but more than likely not. Or if it is, it's just runes and altars. Wanted to know what are the odds of 42 being 1 bill KP only after KVK3? I actually don't know, man. It depends on what our KVK looks like and depends what our migration looks like. Sunsu Prime is in the K3 wheel. Why didn't you want to wait to max him? Because Sunsu Prime BQ is amazing. Sunsu Prime BQ, I'm pretty sure on one of the accounts I played on, I got 20 bill KP with him. So it's best to guarantee that we get that march locked in and ready to go. What did you swap? On this account, we swapped CC and Caesar for QSH and Sunsu Prime. Zenith Thursday to Sunday, Zone 6 Friday most likely. Fair enough. What's up, Flip, by the way, bro? I've heard a lot about you, man. Fucking an insane account, bro. But hey, yo, guys, if you guys are in the stream, I know we just popped up to 85 people watching. Make sure to like the stream, make sure to subscribe, and be a part of our journey towards 2,000 subs, boys. And make sure to be a part of our journey whilst we do KVK 2 and 3 at the exact same time. Dasher, why are you gathering appearance? You want to know why? Because we don't level up gatherers on this account, bro. This account has no gatherers. Not a single one, bro. But the reason why is because we're saving up all the books, bro. We're saving up all the books. 2 versus 6, I do not know what the Diplo is. Dash a farm on territory at least? No. No, never, bro. I'm pretty sure I was. Blame BK. You should have stopped saying Kaya. We're replaying KVK 2, but I'm not about to trade my best marches. So I would have traded CM, but I need CM for open field. Mango is still 100% win rate, by the way. He is. Mango has not lost to KVK yet. Getting hyped to get those marches onto the field instead of gathering marches for the first time in a long time. Crazy. 13 could 2v6 without 19, not gonna lie, they're so strong. 13 is strong, but we're under the same impression once again that because Mango's behind it, we can do the impossible. We're still a bunch of people that are coming out off a KVK. So it's just about being realistic, man. Dasher, how likely you make us a KVK playlist to play during VCs? What, you wanna have like a music playlist to listen to whilst we're fighting? I don't think I'm the best person for that, bro. My music taste isn't necessarily the most appreciated, man. Actually, whilst I'm here, let me quickly go. I'm sorry, weirdo. I'm sorry, weirdo. Dasher got the biggest crazy, man. Even without Mango, so many wells, Durama was the best 5 matchup in our whole KVK without repeating. Yeah, I mean, I will say this. Mango and Widow would definitely be the 2 best 5 matches in KVK2. Like, I have no doubt about that. I believe that we'll be putting up the biggest numbers in KVK2 by a long shot. I actually think potentially we could be putting up bigger numbers than what the 79 KVK was. And in case you guys didn't know, in KVK2 79 we put up, I believe we put up 50 billion KP. I believe we put up 50 billion KP, KVK2. Our pilot's always fighting. I heard that Mango's a new player. On Mango accounts, his pilot's 24/7, bro, when it comes to fighting. If you lose against Widow, you're getting cracked. Of course I'm going to lose against Widow, bro. Not attacking. Attacking, I always beat Widow. Uh, 13 can 100% be better than 79. More than likely, bro. But also I'm afraid that if we do too well, that we get no KP. That's my personal worry. I don't give a fuck about anything else. For me, KVK 2 in 13 is all about stats KVK. For me personally, this is a stats KVK. You can best Durham easy right in Canyon. I only lose to Widow in Canyon. Zeb. I don't lose to anyone else in Canyon. Dasher gonna become Cine and KP Chase on the ult 100%. When does Mango mainly 42? How many KVKs? I have no idea. But if you're my honest opinion, probably not for a long time. Mango is a community-based player. I don't think he wants to leave anytime soon. Bro, you lying? Lying about what? What about G? We literally got first place in Lost Canyon last KVK. What do you mean lying, bro? we literally know that we win. What's up, Rafa, bro? How you doing today, man? What's up, Mad? How you doing today, bro? I 5 March beat Daruma for whoever asked, by the way. 5 Marches lived. You don't think Mango will repeat K4? And also, isn't he going to 696 the second he reaches SOC? Whoever said he's going 696 is crazy. No, Mango has no connection to 1606. So connection to 1606 is from me. That's because I pilot Woody in 1606. So no, he is not going to 1606 the second he hits Sock. There's a possibility he might repeat K4, but I know the intention is to stay, like, keep the group within 42. Where did that come from? I have no idea where that came from, bro. I have no idea. But no, the intention as of right now is that Mango is staying in 42. We need Old John back. Facts, man. I'm gonna miss Old John. I kind of want to see Mango fresh out of K4 into an Imp KVK5 low. Would that be interesting? I'll say this. If, nah, I said, if anything, I said I'd like to see Mango in a kingdom like 1606, but I don't think I've ever said Mango will be going to 1606. But Gordon, to answer your statement, if Mango would to ever go into an Imp KVK5, he would either bring an account into 42, or he would get an account to go into the big KVKs. I know I had a discussion with him before about getting an account and going into the big KVKs, because that's what I think is best for him. That should do me fucking embarrassing on stream. I won't be dueling right now, bro. Maybe a little bit later, but not right now. I got the shit to do, bro. I wanted a quick stream just to quickly address the quick issue that people have been complaining about when it comes to allies in KVK3 and people complaining how it's unfair. That was the main thing. I got things to do tonight, man. But yeah, on that note, boys, I think this is about everything. So what we'll be doing is allowing everyone one more opportunity to ask whatever questions you may have, whether that be about the KVK2 in 13, KVK3 in 42, any of it. So if you guys have questions, please make sure to ask away now. Let me answer any and every question that you have, give you evidence for, why, against, or we can even just have a quick conversation. Austin, day of R5 right now. How dare you? I'm still R5. What we saying in terms of allies in KVK2, I have no idea. Honestly, whoever that Will guy is kind of succeeded in rage baiting you. That's the thing, bro. He's not rage baiting. He's actually being dead ass. He's being dead ass while just KVK being unfair. Just crying about it. Very, very hard. When would it be Kingdom reviews? I want to get a stream lined up with multiple kingdoms, and then we'll just do kingdom after kingdom after kingdom after kingdom. Because I think just doing one kingdom at a time, the streams will be kind of boring. Will single-handedly made that stream? He did. Your ideal allies? I have no idea about the bracket, bro. So I have no idea. My pincer pity is closer than my wedge, but I need more for wedge. Should I open for pincer and convert to wedge? Yes. Yes, bro. Pity takes way too long to build up. KD42 Minecraft server following KVK will be having a Dasher hub Minecraft server as soon as I get paid. I get paid from YouTube by the end of the month, so we'll be organizing that either mid KVK or, you know, we'll see. But 100% we'll have a Minecraft server up. Review 3886 before KVK back-to-back star. Hopefully will make a migration cook. More than likely, bro. If you've got back-to-back stars, your migration always cooks. Dasha, you are my favorite streamer. I appreciate you, broski. Oh, this is the game where Trado's in. Yeah, bro. You guys are cooking. Nah, new skill damage formation coming out in March. Even with new formations coming out, bro, you should still be working on the current picture that you have, because that's the way you're gonna get your special inscriptions. And then once you get your special inscriptions, you can then switch them over. Opinion on 94 KVK, why do you think it was so short? It comes down to experience, bro. Overconfidence and lack of experience. That's all. There's nothing like which they necessarily did wrong. Nothing that the allies, enemies necessarily did right. It's just a mixture of both things happening at the same time. Dasha, I have a stream idea. Sure, so what's your stream idea, bro? Did you pilot here hardy like you said you might? Nah, bro, we didn't. So we ended up piloting Pool instead, but it wasn't me because I was busy on Valentine's Day. Paul always so rude to me. Yeah, bro, that's everyone though, man. People have their limitations and, you know, things when they don't want to necessarily communicate well. So that's just life, unfortunately, bro. What's up, Asura? How you doing today, man? Check my previous message. I'm not on that account anymore. Even AC chat rage rate increased. Yeah, bro, that was gonna rage bait. I review Goth Baddies is the best stream I did. That's fucking insane, bro. Dash, what did you get the missus for Valentine's? I'm not in a relationship, brother. Not yet, at least. But we had a had a little good day out, man. How come you're busy on Valentine's? I went out, bro. went out for the day. Can't wait to use Sun Tzu and QSH for the first time. Facts, bro. I'm looking forward to it. It'll be a fun KVK, especially on these younger accounts, man. Maybe the Goth Baddie stream wasn't the worst idea then. Crazy. Is it not 3777 KVK today? It is, but the map is still fogged up. So, I don't know how we're going to be able to watch that. I might be able to get someone to live stream it. I'm pretty sure that KVK is actually happening within the hour. But unfortunately, we cannot watch. Because KVK 4 map is dumb. Even will too much attention, he encourages him, I bet. You know what? I want him to feel encouraged, bro, because when he loses KVK, we can then bully him even more. You know? Makes it more fun. Alright, boys. I think this is where we're going to end stream. We're about to hit 40 likes, boys. G fucking G. Let's really make sure that we hit our 40 like goal real quick, and then we're going to end stream and call it that one, boys. We'll be having more streams coming up shortly. I will make a whole video more than likely about this KVK bracket. Opinions on KD 46 and 50. Are we allo 46? Let me double check. No, we're not. What does 46 seem so familiar? We will go look at 46 right now. I don't know why, but 46 seems so familiar for some reason. Of course, their main alliance is so. I mean, someone got to keep the LKC alive. Facts, bro. Not Diddy. Okay. They just look like your average low spend type of players, bro. They seem like not like heavily competitive. You know, they enter KVK, they do what they do, and then they hop out. That's what 46 looks like to me, bro. They're not like amazing. They're not necessarily appealing, but I wouldn't necessarily say they're bad either. On God, why is our tag so boring, brother? We're just a normal kingdom. That's why, man. What do you want us to be called, man? You tell God, can you tell me whilst I'm king right now, bro? Join Discord after stream. Alright, Bresky. I know 50 looked like a really good kingdom last time I checked. Yeah, bro, I knew it. Yeah. 50 looking hella appealing. Seems like they got a few accounts which hard carried a bunch, which is completely fine. Riz's tag, crazy, bro. But nah, they look really good. They look 50 in particular look incredibly good. Alright, bet. But do we have any more questions for the stream, guys? If not, once again, I think this is where we call it. Hey, GG boys, we hit that 40 like mark. Thank you guys so much. And I'm pretty sure this stream we gained somewhere around like an extra 20 subscribers as well. It's been a great little short stream, guys. But yeah, I think like I said on that note, this is where we call it. Thank you everyone for joining the stream today. What was the 42 Alliance power in K2? I don't know, bro. We weren't in leadership until mid KVK2, like mid fighting. Who's your favorite? Favorite what, bro? Kingdom? Kingdom to fight? 35, bro. 35 is a fun kingdom to fight against. Especially with Super Cow solo filling. But yeah, boys. On that note, I hope everyone has a great rest of your morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time zone you guys may be in. And yeah, peace, boys.